And just like every other time, we are back. My name's Charbel Milan. Today we got
Nicholas Sogie Moreno. I go by Sogie though.
And this is a time shared. So Sogie, you're no stranger to the platform, and we're no strangers to each other. But for everybody who's listening, just before we get going, if you just want to get them up to speed on some of the things you're a part of, some of the things you do, and everything they should know before we get going.
Yeah. So like my day-to-day job, I build garage doors. I build garage doors all day. I go 7:30 till 4:30. And then from as soon as I get home, from like 5 p.m. to literally like 12 a.m., I make music, like do music, whether it's mixing or listening to music or literally dancing. I'll be dancing my ass off alone in my room. But yeah, so this music thing is just something entirely crazy. Yeah. But that's like the basics of like what I do, like day to day. Literally, I'm working, and then I'm working at my garage job, and I'm working on music.
So here's the thing, right? When did the music come into place? Like when did music become a thing where you were like, okay, like I don't want to stay on the sidelines anymore. I want to get involved. I want to be a part of this. I want to have my own music. I want to create my own music. Because from what I know, you engineer your music and you produce your music and you do the whole 360, right?
So unfortunately, I don't do production yet. So like, okay, I have this little EP I've been working on, but I've been like mixing. I've been like getting really heavy into mixing. And with mixing is like, people think, you just got the reverb on a voice or throw auto on a voice and that's it. Nah, dude. I've been really throwing reverb, RVox, RComp, compression, pitch correction, and then I guess you could say auto-tune with like waves. But then also, so like the mastering thing, excuse me, the mixing is like a heavy core of that. But with me, I don't know, man. All right, so growing up, I was in chorus and I was in choir. And, so I was always like singing at a young age. And I never really thought anything about it until literally XXXTentacion died, June 23rd.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, my man's my favorite artist of all time, one of. And
weird death, by the way. You know how we went live and he was like, if I die, just know I'm a sacrifice. That was kind of fucking weird.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I've seen a lot of things. I mean, dude, and this is like, I could talk about that forever.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off.
Especially, no. Like, because I have hella conspiracy theories on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would like talk about that in my future time. But as of now, he died. And the first song I heard was Hope. And on his album, you can literally see like one of his things, because he left a lot of messages in his music and behind the scenes and yada, yada. And on his album, you can literally look, it's I See Hope on like, you can see it. But so I saw that and it just reminisced with me and it like hit me. And I had the idea of music probably for like now, almost like 3.5 years. They say the preparation is the most important thing. So like I prepared for it, whether like I was writing or I was, making up melodies, or I started, so going back to the production, I started production first. I have a Launch Key 49, like with drum pads and everything. I got it on sale. And I was like, all right, bet.
Holy shit, like, a Launch Q49.
Yeah,
wait a
Launch
minute.
Key 49, yeah.
That's the thing where they like, with the squares and they tap on? Okay.
So it actually has like it's a whole like piano bass. It's like this big. And then there's also drum pads and then faders. And there's a bunch of shit on it, bro.
Damn.
And I started with that and started production there. And then my boy Preston Montana, shout out to the mans. He's like the god of mixing, in my opinion. And he was the one to tell me, like, yo, you just need to start like mixing yourself. You need to start recording. Cause I think once you start recording, you'll really get like a gist of like what you're trying to do. And I was like, all right, say less. And once I did that, dude, I became addicted. Like literally recording every single day, buying like 2-3 different types of mics, buying that Scarlett 2i2, buying these, like just buying everything I need.
They're not cheap either.
I know, bro, I know. Like, so it just came to like really truly investing in myself. And there's a lot in my mind with, you could do whatever you want to do in this life. And I truly believe that. Look at you, man. You're doing podcasts.
I appreciate it, man.
I love that. No,
I appreciate
for
it.
real.
I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because it's the type of thing where, there's a lot of people, for some reason, it's kind of like a joke now. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
After like quarantine, it's like podcasting became a joke. It's like, I mean, look, I'm aware enough to realize like no one gives a fuck to listen to me, but people care to listen to you and everyone else that's coming on. You see what I mean? But I feel like a lot of people are like, they just start a podcast and they just start ranting and they think someone. I mean, don't get me wrong. Maybe someone wants to listen to you fucking talk all day. Who knows?
Right.
But I'm aware enough to realize that I'm trying to bring value through the people that come on the show.
Yep.
Versus just like you know, being an RC and just kind of like me.
And I love that you said that. I truly love that you said that, because with this music thing, I want to truly, growing up, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. I wanted to do numerous things in my life. I wanted to be a veterinarian. I wanted to be a boxer. I wanted to be an MMA fighter. You know me. You know, we would always talk about like fighting and stuff. And people would always come up to me in high school and be like, yo, you got to teach me how to fight and stuff like that. And because that's what I did. Like I literally like watched the greats, learned from the greats, and then try to bring that, you know, to me. And so growing up, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. And I saw a lot of signs with this music thing, and literally, truly, honest to God, it all has to do with X. And I only say that because, like, once I saw, okay, you know, he died. And then my favorite album by XXXTentacion is 17. And, you know, it got me through a really, really low time in my life, truly.
Wait. Was your favorite song on there Fuck Love?
My favorite song on there, probably, honestly, and I hate to say it, it's gonna be basic, but Jocelyn Flores. Oh, yeah. Only because like I know that story was, you know, he brought this beautiful girl to Florida, Miami, flew her out, yada yada, and something happened, and he was like, "Oh, you got to go back home." And she committed suicide in her bathroom, and like there was a guy watching her room, and the guy had to break down the door, and they found her like that. And he made a live afterwards, and he was like, I just want to let y'all know, like, my condolences to her family, this, that, and the third. And like, I'm so sorry this has happened. So that's why in the lyrics, he's like, excuse me, I need to think. Hold on, my mom's got to ponder.
Is that the one where he's like, I'm insane, want to put 10 shots in my brain?
Yeah.
I've been tripping about some things can't change, right? That's that one?
Yes. But he's like, and that he, you know, Jesus. When he's, I know. And when he's singing in that, he's saying like, gosh, and it's crazy because like, I'm gonna look like a fake X fan, but it's like, I'm low-key nervous, but also
it just slips you, yeah.
Exactly. So, but low-key in the song, he's saying like, we're nothing, and I don't want to say that we're something, because he's like, I low-key just met you type thing, and your death impacted me this hard, you know? So that's 17, and then depression and obsession don't mix well. That song, dude, that song was like, that was me. I was depressed, and I was obsessed with this girl, and I couldn't like get her out of my head, and I couldn't, you know, move forward with my life because of this one girl, and it drove me crazy. So 17, that album truly got me out of that. And so I talk about this 17 because growing up, long story short, my mom and dad got divorced. My dad was a drug addict like his entire life and lost our first house that we ever bought. And this was in Rockdale County. I'm from, you know, Atlanta, Georgia, but I say I'm born and bred from Conyers, Georgia, Rockdale County. Like my grandma still lives there. She's 89 years old. God bless her.
That ass.
And, you know, like that's my home. That's where I feel most content. But I went to my old childhood house, man. And I had a cubby. I'll show you after this.
Holy shit.
Because it's true.
A cubby?
I had a cubby. You know what a cubby is?
Yeah, like where you tuck some shit away?
Yeah, but I had like a big ass cubby. You can go up in there, and like I had video games in there. I had like shit up in there, and I was young, bro. I was probably like 4 or 5. And on the wall, I would draw all over the walls. And recently, maybe when I was like 19, 20, I went to that house, and my mom knocked on the door and was like, hey, like randomly, because we were in the area. She was like, hey, long story short, you know, we used to own this house, yada, yada. Can we come inside and look around? And they allowed us to come in. These random strangers.
I would have thought you were the feds.
Right, bro. And we walked in, looked at the house, and I go back in my cubby, and I'm looking at my cubby, all the stuff I drew. I drew, my sister's name's Alexis, and like she had Alexis up there, and like all these drawings. And then I see 17, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I've just seen a lot of signs, man. A lot of signs of this music thing, and it's hit home. It's hit my heart, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm not the best mixer. I'm not the best, like, I'm not like the best mixer. I'm just learning how to. You can
do all that. You can move wherever you want, man.
Touch it and shit. But I'm not the best mixer. I'm not the best master. So like, I'm not sitting here saying like, yo, this is like Travis Scott tier quality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But what I am telling you is there's soul in this, you know?
But that's how it starts, man. Bro, go look at episode 1 through 20. I swear to God. I think it was episode like 9. Someone told me like, yo, you know you can like make the audio split on both sides. And I was like, wait a minute, like left and right. And like, bro, I'm telling you, man, there are so many people that keep themselves from starting something because they need to lose 10 pounds or they got to go to school for mixing or they got to fucking meet their favorite rapper in the world and he's got to tell them, I believe in you before they can, whatever it is, they put these barriers in their head. But I respect that you just got out there. And you're just doing it, right? And that's where the beauty lies. So keep going.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, truly, thank you. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was embarrassed telling people I did music. I was truly embarrassed because I was like, everybody does music. Everybody does music, you know? And at the job that I have now, it's kind of like, they're like a temp agency. So like, I'm a temp, but I'm gonna get hired on, I already know. And because I'm a beast, like for real, like they need me. And a lot of people have came in and out. And, you know, I talk to everybody, bro. Everybody, you know me. So I'm like, what you do outside of work? And they're like, music. And I'm like, all right, say less. Like, what you do? Like, let me hear it. Yeah. So everybody does music. And it's like, I'm trying to set myself apart from like a rapper or like, you know, because truly, dude, I can rap. Rapping's easy as hell. Rapping is so easy. It's just a lot of preparation and time, dude. This is me, and the only reason I can say this is because of the preparation I've put in. And like, dude, you gotta rap every day if you're trying to be a rapper. You gotta rap every single day, whether it's on like whatever beat on YouTube or you're rapping with like your favorite rappers on a song, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have that. There's like, the preparation is key, the dedication is key, and there's a book. It's called The Master Key System, and it's literally opened up a lot of things in my mind. And one of the things is there is no try, only do. And that shit resonated with me. I was like, damn, like, it's right. Like, I'm no longer like, fuck this preparation shit. Like, I've prepared myself. Now I just need to dive in, you know, both feet and do it. So the hardest part is starting. The hardest part is starting and then figuring out where you want to go from there. And then I'm pretty sure you know this from experience. Like, all right, where the hell am I going to, like, what am I going to film with? You know, what am I going to make where the sound? Like, because, you know, you probably had to figure out like, oh, I need this thing in order for like better, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It took me a while to get up to this, man. I used to just rock the 2 USB microphones into GarageBand, export out of GarageBand and edit it from there.
Yeah.
You know, I feel bad for anyone listening to that. I mean, appreciate them, but...
But they say there's beauty in the struggle, and there's beauty to see where you came from to where you were. So like, you know, I have a SoundCloud. It's Sogie Mon, Sogiemon. In the Japanese culture, Mon is the end of a nickname, but Sogie isn't my nickname. That's my legal documented name. Like, it's on my ID, and people don't believe me when I'm like, yeah, my name's Sogie, you know? And so Sogie Mon on SoundCloud, and like, you know, I had all this stuff on SoundCloud, but I'd be deleting stuff, bro. Because I feel like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel underappreciated. And I know like, dude, who the hell am I? You know what I'm saying? I'm this random guy, like who the hell is this stranger? But it's so much energy I'm putting into this. There's so much soul. There's so much like, what I want out of my music is somebody to relate to it, just how I did with X's.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Look, music, podcast, fucking anything, right? When anything involving speaking, voice.
Yeah.
That's like something we all start off having, but some people, you know, you actually like build it up as a skill, right?
Yeah.
So when you say that everybody does music, you are kind of right, but then there's only one Sogie. So it's like, if you look at it from that perspective, everyone doesn't do music. The same way that like a lot of people have podcasts, but there's one me. So it's like, there's only one time shared. So it's like everybody doesn't have a podcast. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
So I just don't want you to think that like you're in this pool of people that like, you know, really, because I've been at that point where I was like, damn, like it's happening for everyone else but me. Like you feel like you're putting so much work into something and it's not getting recognized. But in reality, you just got to switch the perspective, because it's like, wait a minute, like I'm putting work into this and it's growing versus somebody else.
Facts.
Because there's some people, bro, that put work into it, they don't get the recognition they want, and then they stop.
Yeah.
But that's not how it works.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this life shit isn't supposed to be easy. You know, there is a grind, there is a hustle. And back to like, you know, me saying everybody does music, that's not me discrediting them as well. Like, no. There's a lot of artists that like are underground that I fuck with mad hard, like literally. And I'm not just saying that. Like, sure, some of my friends, like Preston Montana or even Cheaty, you know, those are my friends Leviticus. Like, I fuck with their music, like truly. KB Visions, baby. Like, I fuck with all of them. It's all love. Like, but I'm just saying, Preston told me, he was like, well, I'll give you this. You sure do have your own sound. And that's really what you're looking for. Like when you first start this shit, it's like, what is my own sound like? Because you don't want to sound like everybody, you know? And so the thing with me is like on this project, on this little EP is it's true like raw emotion that I'm giving, whether it's me screaming at the top of my lungs or me rapping about my, you know, deadbeat dad, you know, or me, you know, talking about like having a broken heart. But the goal of this little EP was to emotion, because this music is so therapeutic to me, you don't understand. And it's coming to a point to where I'm addicted to it. Like, dude, I don't even play video games no more. And video games was like my true love, like my first love, like it's all I did. And it's kind of saddening to see me come home and I don't even touch them. And, you know, it's bittersweet. You know, it's definitely bittersweet, but I just realized, man, that I had to grow up. I'm 22 years young, and at the age of like 18, like 19, I wanted to be able to provide for my mom and you know money, financially, house, whatever, and I didn't do it at that age, and I regretted it. And now I'm 22, and now I'm doing those things, and I'm like, damn, like things are falling into place for me finally, like. But it's not just because I was praying. Like, of course, prayer is necessity. You know, faith is a necessity. Whatever your religion is, you know.
Yeah, but God gives you the ability to get the hell up and do something.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You know?
Yeah, no, facts.
That's why it's like when people are like when people get mad it's not working for them, I'm like, look, you got 2 hands and 2 feet. You know what I mean? It's a fair game. Not if you don't have 2 hands and 2 feet. I mean, dude, I've met some people who are missing limbs that kick ass harder than people that got.
My grandfather's one of them, bro. He's got 1 leg. My man he got rheumatoid arthritis September 11, 2001. You know that date, right?
Wait, what? He was in 9/11?
No. So
just ironically.
Ironically.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Just ironically enough, when
Holy
9/11
shit.
happened, he got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is basically like this disease to where your hands, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no,
your hands like shrivel up and you can't open them anymore. Your body basically just starts depleting itself.
Jesus.
And he's had over maybe like 30 surgeries. And look at me, smile on his face. Just the happiest guy you've ever met. The best energy you've ever met, still busting your balls, and he's got 1 leg now because he had a surgery that went bad, and it got infected. They had to cut it off. Still smiling, and it's
like just to brighten up the mood, right?
Yeah.
Was he kind of pissed off that it happened to happen on 9/11? Because it's like imagine you call up, you're like, yeah, dude, I'm in the hospital. Like I got arthritis. They're like, dude, no one gives a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
2 planes just went into. You're like, damn.
Yeah. Facts. I didn't even think about that, bro.
I'd be pretty pissed off.
God rest their souls, you know what I'm saying? God rest their souls. Everybody 9/11, that's not a joke. But you're right.
No, of course not. But it's nice to bring, light
of course.
to certain things.
I agree with you.
Throw a little.
Dude, I'm just saying nowadays people love taking things out of context and bringing hate to it.
Hey, take it, man.
And I don't like that.
All I've seen in this world is people who are successful, people who are up, they're not hating.
Exactly.
They're not taking anything out of context. They don't give a shit.
Good. Come here, baby.
So if you're taking shit out of context,
I love that.
You need to look at your context. But anyway, so keep going.
Facts. I was just saying he's good energy, man. And
no, like the music. You were talking about how you're trying to set yourself apart from everybody because you feel like you're bringing a specific passion to the table that other people aren't.
Yeah, to a degree, because dude, I'm sap as fuck. Like that's what I'll say. I'm sap as fuck, and as a man, it's like people. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like nowadays people just want like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like people just want shit to like bounce back to, vibe with, like booty music. My mom will call it booty music, bro.
Booty music?
Hell yeah. And it's like, I got booty music, bro. I got that shit. But I want people to see like a other side of me, because especially people that do know me and have seen me and talked to me, it's like, you see me just be like this happy guy, me being like ecstatic, hyper, yada, yada. But through my music, it's like, damn, what happened? What happened, man? Like, let me give you a hug. Like, especially with like my first 3 songs on the EP. Like the first song is Fading. And in that song, I'm basically like introducing myself. I'm talking. And how I want this album to work, EP to work, this project to work is I want people to listen to it from beginning to end, every single song. Because the way that I have it set up is, especially in the first song, there's some parts that I mixed and there's some parts that I didn't. And there's this part in the first song where I'm saying I'm faking the truth. And I say I'm faking, and that's all mixed. And as soon as I say the truth, that's when it's just my raw vocals. And you can hear my raw vocals, and it's good. It's like, you know, I want people to be like, damn, Sogie can sing. That's what I want. Or damn, Sogie can rap. Or damn, like I didn't expect that out of him. But I'm not just rapping about bullshit. I'm not just singing about bullshit. I'm singing about real life experiences that's happened to me in my life that have made me who I am now, you know, because it's vital. It's vital in your life. The experiences that you've been through in the past, you can't, you know, let that hold you back from like what you want to do. You can't, because like people say if you live in the past, you're depressed. If you live in the future, you're eager. But if you live in the present, here and now, you're level-headed. You're very clear. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the present is the past and the future.
And that's facts right there. But
I see what you're trying to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, let me ask you a question, right? People, you know, our whole lives are a compilation of our experiences, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're not. Because our whole lives are a compilation of what we gain from those experiences and what we choose to let those experiences do to us in our perception of how we interface with the world, right?
Facts.
So what experiences specifically led you to want to like put them on paper and share them? Like was it the type of thing where you were like, okay, I feel like this is unique to me and I want to share it? Or I feel like other people are going through this and I want to let them know that they're not alone?
The second one. I feel like a lot of people have gone through the stuff that I've gone through and they're not alone. Whether it's, you know, not having a dad in the picture, whether it's you getting cheated on, whether it's you loving somebody and they're not loving you back, whether it's you putting more energy loving somebody and they don't, you know, reciprocate. It's just crazy, man. And especially I have a song. It's crazy. I have a crazy song on here, and it's called Riot. And I'm literally saying, start a riot, start a riot, start a riot. Please don't take these words into like literal sense. Like I don't want people going out starting riots, you know, because 2020, bro, you see what happened in 2020, and we all know the heinous things and horrible things, and what people truly want out of 2020 is just justice, point blank period, justice. And so on my song Riot, I'm literally screaming. And I'm saying like a lot of like crazy shit. And I'm saying a lot of crazy shit because it's like, these are emotions that people probably feel and they need to get out, but they don't want to get out because keeping things inside is bad. But also acting on emotion, especially anger, and I'm gonna tell you why I say this, but acting on an emotion in the moment, anger is bad though, because you can kill somebody. And my friend literally not even 4 days ago was murdered because of, I swear to God, I'm not even gonna put
Jesus
names
Christ.
on there, but she was murdered because of anger, because her girlfriend was mad at her. And so I don't want people, taking these words.
Geez, I'm so sorry to hear that.
God rest her soul, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
So she killed her girlfriend?
Yeah.
So they were in a relationship and
yeah.
Was she trying to leave, I'm assuming? Holy shit, dude. What?
Cheating, bro. Cheating fucks you up. Cheating made me crazy. Cheating literally is just the worst thing ever.
Wait, cheating or getting cheated on?
Getting cheated on.
Oh, okay.
Getting cheated on. I mean, cheating's kind of fucked up too, because it's like, all right, how I see cheating is if I'm in a relationship with somebody, truly, like boyfriend, girlfriend, I see it as, I only see you in my eyes, truly. Like I only see you, you're my girl, it's you and me against the world, baby. So if you go on and like fuck around with somebody, it's like, damn, bro, were you not feeling the way I was feeling towards you? Like, was your shit fake? Like everything you told me, was that shit fake? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get it? Like, I'm just not like, but it's just, so that cheating thing like really fucks with people's heads. And this girl got cheated on. And out of her anger because dude, I felt that emotion. I felt that just heartbreak and anger all at the same time. And she killed her because she was just like, people don't know how to deal with that. People don't know how to, let that out healthy, in a healthy manner, I mean, maybe some people do, but I'm just saying nobody should kill. Nobody should kill, you know what I'm saying? Go on.
In my opinion, man,
yes.
The thing that I don't understand about cheating is like, and I tell Emma this all the time. I'm like, dude, you're hot as fuck. That's why I'm with you. You could go be with a million guys, Right. I'm not gonna call myself hot as fuck, but I know what I bring to the table. And I know I could go be with a million girls, right?
Right.
So we're choosing to be together. Well, we're not, no one here is like stuck with anybody. So if we're choosing to be together, that's where the beauty lies. That's where the spark is, right?
Yep.
So what I don't get about cheating is it's just like, if that's what you want to do, like that's fine. You want to, you want to just fuck around. Yeah, just be like, hey, for the last however long, I wanted to be in a relationship. I'm at a point right now in my life, I don't want to, and I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I want to fuck around with people. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, obviously you're gonna be upset.
Yeah.
But you'll respect them a little bit.
Yep,
like, you know what? At least you saved me my time and my dignity, right?
Facts.
But the cheating part is like, it's just like if you go cheat, it's kind of like I don't know, man. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just kind of like, why?
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's like it's like if I know that at any time I can be like, yo, Sogie, can I borrow your car? And you're like, yeah, take it. But then I'm like, yo, Sogie's taking a nap. Let me use his car to go up the street. And then, yo, did you use my car? No, why?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I forgot to fill up the gas. It's like, why? Just tell me. Like,
yeah,
that's my opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming she was cheating behind her back.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Yeah, and she found out, and that's also another thing.
And then she went and killed her. Damn, dude, that sounds like some fucking TV shit.
Yeah, and the thing with that is like, you're always gonna get caught. You're always gonna get caught with cheating. Listen, you think you're not gonna get caught, you're gonna get caught. And I've learned, listen, and I feel like I'm an old soul. I know I'm only 22, but I feel like an old soul. Like I've lived life, I think. I know truly, just like with life, there's a lot of, I'm not here trying to be like, oh, life's so depressing and sad, because it's not. Life is beautiful. Life is an amazing thing. Like life, we need to understand there are goods and bads with this life, and the goods definitely outweigh the bads. But the bads are what make us stronger and what make us who we are, right? You said that earlier. Literally, what we had overcome in the past is like what has made us who we are. And that's why I am the way I am, is because, I mean, I said earlier, like my dad had my parents were married for like 12 plus years. And my dad like had just always been a drug addict since he was 15 years old, but he just knew how to like, do it on the low. Yeah, functioning addicts, and there's a lot of functioning addicts that I know that are either, alcoholics or, and it sucks. It's sad because it's like, when people are addicts or people have that problem, they don't realize it. They don't realize it until it's too late. My mom's lost a lot of people from addiction, and we've lost somebody, and it's like, it sucks. It hurts, bro.
It sucks a lot, bro. It
hurts, and it's just. But with that being said, he was doing drugs since he was 15, and they met over here. So I want to get this out of the way too. My mom is the first. I'm gonna take my hat off. My mom is the first. My family's from São Paulo. My great grandmother, she's still alive, 89 years old. I said that earlier. God bless her. She's from Maranhão. If I said that right, Brazil. São Paulo.
Maranhão. I thought there was a cartel named after that.
Oh, well, shit, I'm wrong.
I
don't know. Well,
maybe I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know.
No, you might be right, because, dude, I've been thinking about this, like...
Medellin cartel? Or Medellin?
Medellin.
I don't know. I'm a fucking idiot. What am I saying?
No, you're not. No. Because you could be right. Deadass. Like...
I don't know.
With Portuguese?
Probably not.
Portuguese...
I'm probably not.
No. With Portuguese and shit, bro, I'm very, like... My Portuguese isn't perfect. My Portuguese isn't great. I don't speak Portuguese, but, like... And I barely understand... My sister... My little sister, she knows more Portuguese than me. And like, she's younger than me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, bro, like you put me to shame, girl. But shit, all right. But sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So my mom, she's a first generation American. My mom is.
Okay.
And she was born in Michigan. And then my mom had a really rough childhood growing up, really rough. Like her mom was never there for her. So she had that, like, never had an emotional connection. Like, basically you could say like mentally abused. She's seen her mom like fuck shorties up, meaning like she's seen her mom like grab like a glass cup and like smash it over a guy's head. She's seen her mom stab people. Like, so she grew up as a little girl seeing these crazy things.
Jesus
and
Christ.
I swear to God too, I would never lie. And it fucked with her head, yeah?
I bet.
And then her mom would ship her off to Brazil all the time. So my mom looks white as day. I'm not gonna lie. My mom looks white as day. You think my mom was a white girl. Nah, bro. My mom speaks Spanish. My mom speaks Portuguese. My mom's been locked up more than I can count on my hands. My mom's a thug. So like, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass, bro.
I know your mom. That's why that's why I think it's awesome.
So like, here's another thing. My mom, you know what my mom calls you?
What?
Because she's like, where are you going? I'm like, Charbel Milan's house. She says, Charlemagne the God? That's what she says. She calls you Charlemagne the God, bro.
Charlemagne the God.
Yeah, she calls you mean Charlemagne? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, hell yeah.
I'm not sniffing nobody's seat, but...
Well, or take off all your clothes and you take a shit. You know he does that, right?
But no, okay. Here, we'll touch on Charlamagne for 5 seconds. The only reason I look at Charlamagne different is he said like he'll let his dog lick his balls.
What?
Yeah, he was like, he said his dog was licking his balls and he just kind of let him do it. I was like, what? I was like,
what a weirdo.
I was like, bro,
that's what I'm
what
saying.
Are you doing?
He's kind of weird. Like, dude, did you not understand what I said? Like, in order for him to take a shit, he has to take off all his clothes. Even if he's in a public restroom, he has to take off all of his clothes to take a shit. Because I think one time he went to wipe his ass and he used his shirt to wipe his ass. I swear to God, look it up, bro. I'm not lying.
See, you will never hear me talking about my personal trials and tribulations out in public, bro. That's what happens. See, what happened is he has too much airtime, okay? That's what that is.
He's like, what the fuck do I talk about?
Fuck Charlamagne. So anyway, so your mom, right?
She's a thug, bro. And I get all my swag from her. Truly. I get all that side from her, like the way I talk. You see the way I speak, the way I am. I'll never forget the shout out to Barbara. Barbara, you know Barbara? You know Barbara, tall Barbara?
Of course I know Barbara.
Hell yeah. 1 year, and I never knew why she said this until now. 1 year she told me in middle school, she was like, you know, you talk funny, like you kind of have an accent. She was like, you kind of sound like Jim Carrey. And I was like, and this was in middle school, bro. And I was like, is she calling me goofy? Is she calling me funny? Like, what's she saying? And then, you know, years pass, and now you look at Jim Carrey now, and you see how Jim Carrey speaks now, and you see like he's like nothing matters. And have you seen Jim Carrey stuff?
No, Jim Carrey's lit, dude.
Yeah,
Jim Carrey tripped shrooms or some shit.
I love Jim Carrey. Yeah. So like for her to tell me
he gets it.
Yeah, he gets it, man. And I mean, I feel like I get it. So like I'm telling you all of this, my life and all this, because I feel like I'm an old soul. Because I feel like I have a lot of empathy. Like my empathetic levels are really high. So I put myself in other people's shoes a lot. I give a lot of people like the benefit of the doubt, but saying that is not like, you know, me being like in a negative sense. I'm just saying
you're good at relating to people.
Yeah, man.
You're good at touching base.
Yeah, that's the goal. And the only reason I can is because of all of the hardships that like I've endured, but also my mom's endured and my family's endured. Because even my grandmother would get beat by her husband. She had 6 kids. One of her kids got murdered.
Jesus.
Yeah. One of her kids got murdered. My grandma almost died 2 times in a car accident. Just a lot of shit happened. And there's very few men in my family that like I can even look up to. Except for myself.
See, I was just about to ask you that. Do you almost feel like you have a responsibility to the people you love, which from what I'm hearing is the women in your family, to be that light for them that they've never had?
Yes, 100%. You said that beautifully. Thank you. Like, I'm not doing this for me. Like this music thing, like truly what I want out of this music thing is some people to relate. I guess you could say money, but money's also evil because, you know, that brings like greed and that brings other things. Like, dude, truly, fuck money, I don't care. I've never had more money in my life until now. Well, you see me right now. And, you know, money has just made me comfortable. It has made me comfortable. It has made me less stress, but it has not made me happy. What has made me happy is being with my family, hanging out with my family, truly being an adult and having adult conversations with these women in my life that I've seen, you know, that have raised me my entire life, or you know, having real conversations with people. I enjoy that shit. I enjoy conversations, talking, yada, yada. So with this whole music thing, I'm not...
I just want to say one thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think money's evil. I think it's what you do for money can be evil.
Okay, yeah.
Because
that's fair.
Hey, man, somebody like created this technology we're using right now to interface with someone else who's listening to this, right? Yeah. That's beautiful. Someone made the iPhone, medical equipment, whatever the fuck. But then it's like somebody also killed a bunch of people to make money. Yeah. Somebody, you know, stole money. Somebody sells drugs that's laced with fentanyl that took one of our good friends' fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of evil shit that people will do to make money. Yeah. But money, like, I feel like money is just like weed. It like multiplies who you are, multiplies how you feel. Like if you're anxious, it'll make you more anxious. If you're happy, it'll make you more happy. Yeah. It's like if you have more money and you're an asshole, you're gonna be more of an asshole.
Wow. Yeah.
If you're a giving person, you have money, you're gonna be more of a giving person. I feel like money is just an X factor.
I love that. You're right. You're 100% right. You're literally, because dude, I'm not gonna be honest with you. Like, just like you said, like the giving aspect. That's what I've been doing. Like literally, like. It's just because I've never had, I said this earlier with the 18 thing, like I wanted to do this at such a young age and I wasn't able to. So now that I'm able to, it's like, I kind of, how you say,
You feel like you've like found your purpose?
Definitely. And it's, you know, I'm doing it for the family. I'm also doing it for the ones that aren't here anymore, man. You know, and you know, I could name a list, but you know the list. And it's like I'm doing it for them as well because they're no longer here with us, and I know they wanted to live life. You know, who would have thought coming out of high school that former years was it? You know, that's horrible. That's scary. That's so sad. Like condolences to them, the family, and I'm just seeing life as it is, and I don't want to waste my time anymore. I'm tired of like dicking around. I'm tired. So everything that I do from here on out is like, I'm taking very serious, whether it's me, you know, working my little 9-to-5 job and then me coming home and doing my music thing. But with this EP, and I even say it in the beginning of the EP, I didn't produce any of that. I wish I did, but there was a plentiful amount of great producers that I liked that I, you know, was able to thankfully like, you know, rap on, sing on, whatever it is. But I'm gonna get there without a doubt. And I'm gonna make this jump that's going to be shocking. Because I told you I started with the beat process. So I know the gist of it, I already know. But now I know the mixing aspect of like the vocals and everything. So now I can start doing that with my beats. And then when I start doing that, it's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be, you know, something else. But yeah, man, it's just a lot of things I think about, a lot of things that have like been in my head for a minute. And yeah.
Let me ask you something, right?
Please do.
When it comes to music, do you think it's about creating something that'll take off because it sounds good? Or do you think it's about creating something that'll take off because it resonates with people? Because, like, don't get me wrong, man, when I was on the way over here, I was hype. So I was listening to, you know, some music that I don't resonate with at all. I don't sell drugs. I'm not going out trying to fuck bitches. No, I'm in a fucking relationship. You know what I mean? I'm not killing people. I'm not playing shit. But it's like something about the energy gets you hype. But then when I'm alone, I like to listen to like sounds, like beats, like, you know, EDM type of stuff.
Yeah.
But then it's like when you're late night, you know, about to smoke one, about to drink one, whatever you do in your life, you know, play some lo-fi, some chill hops. So it's like sometimes you want the music to resonate because you're like, oh, I feel what he's saying. I know exactly, like, I'm so happy someone else feels that way. But then it's like, I don't relate to this shit at all. It's just lit. So like, what are you trying to do? Like,
Both.
What do you think?
Both. That's what
But what do you think people, what do you think people like, what are attracted to? Because X, bro, the end of his career was way different than the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
I remember X had that, it was like, come on. It was acoustic guitar. It was Garrett's Revenge. He dropped that song and everyone was like, what? X is like singing with the guitar, but you know? But everyone was like, hey, I kind of fuck with it. And then like that became his like wave. But before that, X was the fucking, you know? Like let's break the fucking
let's fight.
Stage.
Yeah.
So what do you think happens? Like,
I think, and I hate to say this, but this isn't me like downplaying their music because I'm a huge Kodak fan too. I love Kodak Black. I'm so glad he's free.
Oh, Jesus.
Hell yeah, like for real.
Thank God. That was the one person I just felt bad for.
He got it bad in jail, man, prison. He got it where like they were beating him, like they were really fucking him up. And even X was like, I think Kodak got set up. And it's like, I think he got set up again this time. Like the first time X said that, and this time I'm like, yeah, I think he did again. And but yeah, I can talk about that forever. But what was the question? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I was asking, like, what do you think happens when, like, people come on the scene, right? And a lot of times they're making music that they just kind of want to take off. I mean, you know, we don't got to talk from
I know what you're saying. A lot of the music that like is popping, you know, I see a lot of memes. It's like me listening to music, am I killing people, selling drugs, and going to my like 9-to-5 job, like those types of memes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think
it's hilarious.
This is gonna be crazy when I say this, but I think people like violence. People like violence, and people like, because dude, the human mind. You know something about the mind is all of us. We don't think the same, but our thoughts do resonate in a sense with other people. Meaning, sinister thoughts. It is normal to have sinister thoughts. It is normal to have like crazy thoughts. Like, dude, the song Riot is fucking crazy. And it's like, that's one of those songs that's meant to be violent. That's one of those songs that's meant for people to be like fucking rage, mosh pit. Yeah, bro. Because people want that. People want to get that energy out and, you know, express themselves. So violence, people really do like violence. Why do you think people watch MMA? Why do you think people watch UFC? Why do you think? Because they're
it's like primitive.
Yeah.
It like brings something out of you.
Hell yeah.
Like
the inner animal, the inner warrior in us, bro.
It's weird, right?
It is weird.
It's like we've come so far, but we still have that in us.
Yeah, it's human nature.
It's a good example. That's what it is, MMA. Holy shit.
It's human nature. So the songs that you're referring to, like the songs that be popping and like going crazy, and like literally, you know, one person can drop one song and then blow up, and it's like, all right, yeah. Good. So what you really need in a song is like good beat, good snare, good low end. You know, boom, boom, boom. Like people love that shit, and then like, and people really do. I mean, it just depends. It just depends on. Because now there's so many artists to where you don't want to steal nobody's flow anymore, you know? Like, it's really hard, like, not stealing somebody's flow or, like, you know, because a lot of people do this, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll, like, spit a couple bars and, like, and then...
Yeah,
so, like,
Migos paved the way for that shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So, like...
That, like, that...
Yeah. Facts. And a lot of people...
But it was nice.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah.
But not fucking everyone else after them. Like,
yeah.
That was one thing that was crazy about Yachty, was he brought a new sound. He like started that whole mumble rap.
Yeah.
Which I don't even think should be called mumble rap, because they're not fucking mumbling.
Yeah, Yachty be saying shit, bro.
They're just kind of talking like...
Yachty's fine. Listen, my favorite little Yachty song is literally... Girls going wild, they take their top off. Something, calling me Hasselhoff. You know that song? Yeah, that shit's fucking hard. Like, dude, shit. Like, that whole little tape, like, of that song, and that whole little tape was fire as fuck. But when I heard that song, because, dude, and here's the thing with me, and this goes back to me saying I'm an old soul. When all these people were coming up, The Weeknd, X even, Uzi, Lil Yachty, hated them all when they were coming up. Isn't that horrible for me to say? I hated them all. I didn't fuck with any of them.
At least you're being honest.
I know, right? Listen, I only tell you truth. I will never lie to you.
Why'd you hate them?
I didn't like the sound. I was an old head, bro. I was only listening to Eminem and fucking Biggie Smalls, and like, that's all I fucked with, because dude, Eminem saved me. Because he made me feel low key, dude. I think we're all crazy in a sense, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
But I wear that shit proud. You know, I wear like a badge of honor, like, yo, what's up? You know? Because when people talk to me, it's like, we're gonna have a conversation. But
it takes a second for things to take off.
Of course.
Like, a lot of people, bro, they don't want to jump on something when it's like fresh. They want to like ride the wave. Like, I can call up like 3 girls right now, bro, that I put onto The Weeknd, and they told me I was weird, bro. They were like, "Are you depressed? Like, do you need to talk?" I was like,
right.
I showed them the Zone.
Yeah.
Right? Because this other girl had showed it to me, and I was like, dude, this is like the best song ever. Yeah. And they were like, what the fuck? Like, this is weird. Right. And then now they love the fucking Weeknd. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
My favorite Weeknd song was Can't Feel My Face. And like, that's when I heard that shit on the radio. And then I listened to, and then you know what happened? You know what made me fuck with The Weeknd?
You went into a House of Balloons phase?
Hell yeah. I love that shit. Like, all of them. Valerie was on there, right? Oh my God. Valerie was my favorite. Valerie's probably like, good. Yeah, Valerie's probably my favorite on there. But now The Morning is probably my favorite Weeknd song.
I think a lot of people don't know about Valerie.
Are you serious?
I think
Valerie?
So.
That's a good fucking song. Are you kidding me? I can't hit that high note like him. But
yeah, is that the one where he's like, let me love you?
Yeah, because I need you.
Okay. That's Valerie. Yeah, that one's hard,
fucking beautiful. So like the thing with him is like, I didn't fuck The Weeknd until I broke up with my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, not my last girlfriend, but like a couple girlfriends ago.
But I feel that.
And that's the only reason I fucked him, because I was like, you know, heartbroken. I was like, what do I listen to? And I put on The Weeknd and I was like, this is good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so The Weeknd's fire. So, okay. So with all this being said, like, I used to not fuck with all these people that were like popping. Like, whenever they were first coming up, I used to not fuck with them. And now, like, I fuck with them so heavy. I'm like, dude, this is all I listen to. Joji, shout out Joji. I love Joji. Joji's my man.
Who's Joji? I'm fucking late. Who's Joji?
Will he? Give me love. Give me love. You don't know, give me love. Sanctuary.
I'm a fucking loser, dude. I'm a loser.
You're not a loser. He's just Filthy Frank.
I don't know. Put me on. I'm all for it.
The pink guy. You don't know these characters.
No, I'm a fucking idiot.
So, all right, let me give a little Joji lesson. Joji is from Japan, and he like has always like been like producing music and stuff. But he literally got like famous, you can say, off of YouTube because he would do like goofy ass videos and then be like, he's just goofy, bro. Like there's a lot of shit that now are like memes that he started. And it's all started in Japan. So like there was this one I remember vividly. He bought like 300 squids or something, and he just had them in his apartment, and he filmed himself like, and his friends were throwing it at him, and like they all came or whatever. Squids, like little baby squids.
They're alive?
Yeah, probably alive or dead. But
that's kind of cute. I want a little squid. People get goldfish. I want a squid.
That'd be dope. Yeah, in a little aquarium. That'd be sick, actually.
Right?
Yo, that's the next pet idea.
Oh shit.
But he just got like famous off of that, loved making beats. And somebody was like, dude, you know this is like real music you're making, right? And then he started making music. But like he did with the Pink guy, if you look at Pink Guy, I think that's like his first like music he really made. But it was all like goofy stuff. But then he like once he started taking like music serious, like he really like went off with it. And the thing with Joji and why I look up to Joji and like him is like he produces all of his stuff. He produces all of his stuff, does his own thing, yada yada. So yeah, Joji's fine. But
like what do you think's happening there? Like when we're captured by music, it's like a drug, bro. Like there's times where you listen to a certain song, you're like, I can do anything. And then there's times where you're like, I don't even feel like listening to music right now. So like what do you think's happening there?
It's the frequencies. It's the frequencies that are being used. That's so, oh God, I hope I don't get this wrong. I think it's the 42 rule or something. Preston's gonna get mad at me. There are certain hertz that are like literally good. Like they're pleasing to the brain and pleasing to the ear that literally like they do certain things. So certain frequencies, like when you mix, dude, you have to EQ stuff. And when you EQ stuff, it'd be like 5,732 hertz or 850 hertz or so on and so forth. And all these hertz and frequencies do different stuff to our fucking brain, literally. So the frequencies I program in music nowadays, like the crazy violent ones, low key are bad frequencies because they're kind of doing something to our brain, whether we know it or not. But so
wait, what? Like they're making holy shit! So they're like subconsciously affecting you, through frequencies.
Because subconsciously, we actually listen to music backwards subconsciously.
What?
So yeah, and our brain works 75% subconsciously.
Wait.
And our dreams mean something.
Okay, wait.
I'm speaking facts.
Yeah. You threw me off the cliff with that last one. Okay, we'll hold off on the dreams for right now. I want to go back to what you said. We listen to music backwards?
Yeah.
Why?
Subconsciously.
Like, do you think we're trying to interpret what's happening before we interpret what's being given to us literally? Like, I'm confused. Like, why?
That was good. That was a good little statement you said.
You know what I'm trying to say, right? Like, are we trying to, like, because I feel like as human beings, well, at least me, I don't fucking know what other people.
We know more about the ocean, which is very small, than we do our own minds, our own brain. That's a fact. Look it up. The thing with our minds is have you seen that movie Lucy with Scarlett Johansson?
Yes. Yeah. Where she's like fucking, oh my God.
And she got like 100% brain power. She can speak all these languages, and then she basically became like an atom or something.
She like kick everyone's ass
or something. Yeah, she could whoop everybody's ass, and she was just a beast. Or was that not that? Whatever. Scarlett Johansson. Look, I didn't watch it all. Brain.
I watched a couple scenes where she kicked ass. A friend of mine showed it to me.
I think I saw the movie with my mom, like at the movie theater with my mom when that came out. But so our mind, dude. I've been studying like the mind, the Master Key System, a vital book in life. I still haven't finished it, and I've had this book for 2.5 years, 3 now. This book is what really made me open up my eyes to things. There's this phrase in the book, and it's, I can be what I will to be. So whatever my will is as a person, I can become that, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like, okay, good. So like that's always resonated with me. But so the mind, oh God, it's just, it's a very complex subject, a very complex thing I'm about to say, but our mind does so much shit that whenever we do listen to music, our mind subconsciously is playing it backwards. Whether I know we're hearing it, you know, straightforward and everything,
so cool.
but our mind literally, and I can't tell you why it does that. Yeah, you gotta like, because I mean, I guess I need to look it up more, but that's a fact.
But
like,
I never knew that. That is so cool.
Yeah.
I really want to look into that.
Yeah, you have to.
I'm trying to think, is it because we're trying to cipher information?
Maybe.
Or is it because we're trying to find a deeper meaning?
Yeah, that could also be true. Yeah.
Or are we just broken? Like,
I mean, yeah, I mean, we all kind of are too. I mean, but all your answers are right, low key. All your answers sound pretty damn right.
Because I know that, you know, I don't recommend anyone do anything, but me personally, I have experimented with psychedelics. And one thing you realize when you do that is that life is all about energy.
Yeah.
Plants have energy. Yeah. The car has a fucking energy. Everything has energy. You're giving off energy, you're receiving energy. It's everywhere. We're just like not tuned into it, right?
Yeah.
So with music, it's giving off a certain vibe, a certain energy. Yeah. And it's affecting you subconsciously. And that's why at one point in time, I actually stopped listening to rap. I recently kind of have started to listen to it again because it's like the only thing that can get me hype. But I stopped listening to it because I was like kind of getting into a depressed mindset. Because I felt like I wasn't at a level I wanted to be, because I was subconsciously like comparing my goals to what I thought I was supposed to be versus what I really wanted to do. And then when I just started listening to a lot more sounds, I got into listening to a lot of shit that like didn't even have words, just sounds. That's when I started to kind of like feel like I was more happy, you could say.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you think that we're experiencing a frequency through the music? Like you were talking about how when you mix it, you guys are shooting for certain frequencies. Are you guys trying to do that to, you know, like affect the person a certain way, or so that it's pleasing to the ear?
Kind of both. So whenever like you first start mixing, there's gonna be, you kind of want to like, God, I could show it a lot better than I can. Dude, Press is gonna be so mad at me, like for real, like, cause he's like the god, like he's like the mixing god. So he's like, dude, it's just this, and this, like, you know, he just makes it look so easy. But he's been doing it for so long that it's like you're a beast, bro. And I keep talking about Preston because he mixed 3 of the songs on my thing, on my EP, and I mixed the other 3. So it's like you're gonna tell a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna tell a difference, like, but kind of both. So whenever, okay, people have templates. Fuck, I keep touching this mic. People have templates. People have templates they use whenever they do make music, and I don't use any templates because whenever you use a template, it's kind of like the same frequencies, the same sound, the same, you know, just the same stuff that you're using all the time. Every one of my songs is like a different mix. Whether it's like, and that's either good or bad, bro. And I don't know yet. I don't know if it's good or bad I do that. I don't know, like, because people are like, you need to use more templates because it'll be faster, you'll work faster, your workflow, you gotta, but sorry. The way an EQ looks, it basically looks like a graph, and then there's these dots. And then whenever you play your voice, it'll be these lines that jump up. And then when they all jump up and they all go too high, you wanna, the circle thing is like how you EQ it. You grab it and then you push it all the way up. This is how to get the muddiness out of your voice, right? You grab it, you push it all the way up, like to its highest point, and then you'll hear it. It'll be like a tss, like it'll be fucking loud in your ear, bro. And you gotta turn that bitch all the way down so you don't hear it. So like you can EQ that way to get out the muddiness in your voice, but you can also EQ to bring brightness in your voice. So like all the EQing, you know, is vital. So like with that being said, some frequencies bring out more brightness with your voice. I think it's like the weird frequencies that are hard to mix are like around like the 3,000 hertz range, I think. Don't get on my ass, like mixers or, you know, people that really be doing this shit. Please don't get on my ass. I'm learning, bro. I'm learning. But yeah, so it's just kind of a little bit of both. And especially with the frequencies, they say that I think it's the 42 hertz, something around 42 hertz, 42 to something, 42, 32. I'm embarrassed because I'm not getting it exactly how I want it. Like, but those hertz are actually like the most pleasing for our brain, but they don't sound correct. You know, like they don't sound good on a song. They don't sound proper. They don't sound how we would want to hear. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so a little bit of both. And I hope that long answer explained.
No. I definitely see what you're saying. I'm really interested by what you said, that we interpret music backwards. Because I know frequencies affect us, but a lot of people don't think about lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of sad to admit this, but I'll do it anyway. I remember one time I was pissed off, right? I forgot what I was pissed off about. But, I kind of, got into like a violent mindset. I was just driving. I was thinking about some violent stuff. I'm not going to lie. And then I looked down on my phone and I'm halfway through that one song, Ghostface Killers. It was like 21. And I just remember I was like, what the hell? And I just turned that shit off. I like subconsciously started thinking about like beating the shit out of someone and fucking murder. And you go off on this train of thought, like, and then you're like, wait a minute, what just happened? But and I remember thinking to myself, like I just started thinking about this like 2 minutes ago. This song's halfway through. Like, I was like, holy shit. Like, I think I was affected here. And then I changed the song. And I don't know what happened after that. But I remember thinking that like, okay, we are affected subconsciously. And I told a friend of mine this and he was like, nah, you're just a bitch. And I was like, I'm not a bitch. I was like, I'm being affected by this. I don't want to listen to it anymore.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering, like, are you trying to have that effect on people? Like, when you make music, do you want it to affect them in a specific way? Obviously, you don't want people fucking being violent. Or maybe you do. But I'm just saying, like, or are you just trying to put how you feel out there and let it affect them in their own way? Like, do you have a direction with it?
Great answer. Excuse me, great question. Let me think. I don't want nobody to do anything violent. I don't want nobody to just be killing people and stuff because that's horrible. That's heinous. That's disgusting. Like, literally, I don't think anybody should take anybody's life unless self-defense, point blank period. That's how I see it. So, can I only say that because, like, I say some crazy shit. But then also, I also don't want people to take everything that I say too literal either. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, here's the thing about me. I'm a total walking paradox. I literally am a walking paradox, meaning like I low-key contradict myself.
We all do.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you for saying that. We all do.
Dude, so if you listen to half these episodes, I probably contradicted myself.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. All right, cool. So like with that being said,
it's only dangerous when people don't want to admit it. Yeah. Like if you admit that, like, hey, I kind of changed my opinion on this, it's like, okay. But if you're like, no, this is how I feel. Right. It's like, you're kind of full of shit there.
No, listen, everything that I say is truly how I feel. But I don't act on it. I don't act on it because once you act on it, that's when you become evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not gonna lie to you. There's this lyric, and I think I'm gonna get some controversy with this lyric, but I didn't mean it like that. It's in the song Crawling I have. And I say, leaving me in peace, girl, you lose your teeth. And it's like, people are like, oh my God, does he beat women? Does he hit girls? Oh my God. Nah, bro, I didn't mean it like that. What I meant is I took that line, I took that lyric as there really are men out here that be putting their hands on women. And that's disgusting. But I understand the feeling. You know what I'm saying? I understand the thought. I understand like I'm about to kill this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people won't admit that, but it's true.
I'm a man, dude. I'm real. Like, I'm telling you, like, and people, listen, I think music, and that's also another thing. Once I like release the music and whatever, I'm going to be judged. And who am I? I'm just being honest with myself. And if I can't be honest with myself, I can't be honest with you. I can't be honest with Emma. I can't be honest with my mom. I can't be honest with anybody. So I just need people to take something out of this. Like, damn, he's felt all of these things, but he's never done anything along those lines. Because I haven't. Honest to God. If God strike me down right now, I've never laid a hand on no girl. I've never done nothing heinous. Right? It's all self-control. And I've never done anything fucking insane. I haven't even been in a fight, bro. But I gotta be honest with you. I know I can fight. And I'm just waiting for somebody to fight me. Like, for real. And you know why I know I can fight? Because it's a feeling. And this music shit is a feeling. And I mean, you can tell how the way I'm acting right now and moving. It's like, it's always been a feeling since I was little. Since I was little, I told my mom, I'm gonna be rich. I told my mom, I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna be this and that. I worked at Outback Steakhouse for 1.5 years on Scenic Highway. Shout out to them, AAA. And I have a song on SoundCloud called I'm
Great Mac and Cheese. And it's an extra $2, but I do it every time. Sorry. Look, bro. Dude, I got like a gluten problem kind of. So
Really?
Yeah, but like I will eat that mac and cheese.
You wanna know something, bro? I have lactose problems now. Like I can't eat cheese or milk or anything. And it came with age and I don't know why. But like if I go to, I don't know, like Jenny's ice cream or something, I'm like, I gotta smack. Like I gotta smash this shit, you know?
My bad, I'm an asshole. I cut you off.
You're not
but
an
keep
asshole.
going.
I love you, man.
So
You're such a good energy.
You were working at Outback.
I was just working at Outback and I don't even know where the hell I was going with that.
I know. Fuck. Why'd I say that?
No. You're good, bro. No, the only reason my mind just wanders. I think a lot to myself.
Oh, no, you're talking about how you were telling your mom since you were young.
Okay. These feelings. Just these feelings of things. And I've met a lot of cool people through Outback. Like, I just think that I've met, you know, it's about like who you know in this life. And it's about, you know, and that's why I talk to everybody. Because I'm like, I don't know what anybody has gone through. I don't know. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. I forgot what the hell I was gonna say. But ultimately, bro, I just like helping people. I just like making people, if somebody needed like a shoulder to cry on, like I've always been that guy. And people that know me, that truly know me, like know this.
I know that. Oh. That's why I wanted to have you on, bro. Because you were always just such a nice person, bro.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not even just saying that. Like, there's a lot of like, look, man, you know, we all mess up in life.
Yeah.
We all, you know, can be consumed by ego at times, especially in high school. Yeah. But you always kept it real. Like, you were always a really nice person. Like, you didn't care about how other people felt about your relationship with somebody. You cared about your relationship with those people. And I always appreciated that because that's how I tried to be. Oh. But people got so caught up in fucking status and, you know, popularity. And it's like, oh, I can't talk to them. And I never felt that way. And you never felt that way. And I appreciate people like that because I feel like everyone grows out of that eventually. Yeah. But in their own time. Yeah. But you were never like that.
I love that, man. That's what I'm saying. Real notice real and genuineness. And that's also, I'm just a genuine person. Like, that's really, truly what I can say. The only reason I can say these things and be so honest is because I'm genuine. I'm honest, bro. And going back to like that lyric, I know it's a heinous lyric. I know it's a crazy lyric, but it's like, I want people to be listening. I want them to listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Like, I mean, because, you know, people enjoy a beat and they enjoy a good beat. I didn't make the beat, bro. I didn't do that. I just sang. I sang on this thing and I gave you these lyrics and I gave you this energy. And there's these things like with mixing to where like it'll sound clear as day and then it'll sound staticky and weird and then it'll sound clear as day again. And I do that on purpose too. Because it's like, I need you to understand that I'm not always perfect. I'm not always, you know, happy. You know, I can wake up tomorrow and be pissed off for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm mad. You know, like I take this life thing day by day and I try to, you know, evolve. I try to evolve every single day. I try to learn something new every single day. I picked up chess. I'm really heavy in chess. I got a chessboard in there. If we're hanging out afterwards, let's play some damn chess. I picked up chess heavy.
Do you know what I've picked up recently?
What?
Nunchucks.
Dude, I noticed that when I walked in and I was like, dude, are you Bruce Lee? Like, holy shit, that's badass.
I've just been fucking with them, dude.
I love it.
Yeah, I've been hitting the shit out of myself.
And look, I see that guitar behind you too. And my aunt just blessed me with a guitar.
Hey, that's not me.
Oh.
Not me. Just the nunchucks.
Right.
If nunchucks are taken out of my hand, I might use the guitar as a weapon.
As a nunchuck.
But no, not me. I'm not going to take credit for that.
Right.
Let me ask you a question. When you said leave in peace, and you leave in peace,
you'll lose your teeth.
You'll lose your teeth. Are you saying that if they leave the relationship with you, they're going to go end up with someone who's not like you and they're going to get abused?
That's beautiful. No, that's not what I meant. But I love that. You see, when people hear my music, and that's also something cool I love of music, everybody takes it differently. Everybody takes it differently. What you hear, like the perception of the song, they take it differently. So what I meant by that is if you leave me in peace, meaning if you leave me peacefully, you'll lose your teeth. And the only reason I said that is because some motherfuckers love to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, and my mom's one of those people, and I hate to say it, but that's the truth. My mom, you can't get in a fight. My mom, you'll lose. You'll lose. Not a fist fight. I'm saying like an argument. Even an argument or a fist fight, you'll lose. Because she's one of those people that will just fuck with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a G. So it's like, she does this. She be poking you all the time. Just all the time. Like, if she's mad, she just be poking you, bro. So there are people in this life, men, that if their girlfriend tries to leave them in peace, like peacefully, like, baby, I don't want to be with you no more, yada, yada, they're going to try to fight them, fuck with them, and hurt them because they're like...
They're weak.
They're weak, yes.
And they got to take advantage of someone that can't fight back.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly. So it's like, so that's what that meant to me. So that's how that lyric meant. Yeah, you got to hear it right. I'm going to play the music for you when we're done, too. I hope you like it. Do you want to hear it from beginning to end, or you just want to hear the bangers?
I want to hear whatever the fuck you want me to hear. I'm all for it. I like what you said, how you said everybody interprets it differently. Because that's what I was thinking was like, okay, leave in peace, end up with broken teeth. Like, no one's going to treat you like me.
That's facts.
But maybe I interpreted it that way because I don't have any intention of beating any fucking women.
Right. No, same. No,
you know?
Same. Never. Fucking never.
Or there's someone out there who listens to your song and they're like, yeah, that's right. Sogie knows what's up. We beat these bitches. You know what I mean? No. Then it's like, oh, wait, what?
No.
It's like, who the fuck?
I do not want that. No, Jesus.
Yeah.
Look, my grandmother was beaten. Like, literally, like, her entire life as in a relationship with her husband. And I just feel for that. It's horrible because, and even my mom's had a gun up to her head before because of a man.
Jesus.
And I swear to God. And
what a fucking weak individual, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just crazy to think.
Someone's head?
Pussy. And so I know what men are capable of. And
you just kind of like transition that into the music?
Yeah, I have to. Listen, I told this girl, I got this girl that lives with me now. And I told the secret to men. I mean, I don't know if you want me to spit the secret out, but I told her the secret. I told her how every guy is. And I said, we're this way and we're this way.
Here, tell me a secret and I'll tell you if I agree.
We're sensitive. We're all actually very emotional, but we don't want to show it. We're low-key more sensitive than girls. We're low-key, more emotional than girls. We don't want to show it. As a man, we want to be a man and we want to be like, I don't know, but... Listen, the male and female sex we literally are different species. And with that being said, like, women love that shit. They love, like, when a man takes charge and he's in charge and yada yada. But a man could be that way and he could take charge and yada yada, but then that shit can get to his head and he becomes egotistical or he becomes mean and because my grandma, I keep going back to her because this is all I know, man. My grandma, that's how it was with her. When she got with her first husband, Sebastian, COVID got him, not gonna lie to you.
Jeez. So
when she was with Sebastian was that type of guy. He was, seemed like the perfect guy coming out the gate and he was good. And then out of nowhere, he just switched up, was hitting her, being mean, alcoholic and, So, yeah. So I think that, secret to men. Men don't want to get hurt either. I don't think we want to get hurt because I don't think we know how to cope with that correctly, because I think that some men literally, dude, I think women are strong as fuck. Oh, listen, my entire life I've only looked up to women. I
grew up in a house full of women too.
Yeah, hell yeah, women are fucking awesome, bro. I love me some women. So it's like, I'm dead ass. So it's like,
look, I think a lot of people, bro, are insecure. To be honest with you, I feel like a lot of people are raised to think that they gotta be this like alpha figure, but they don't realize that like being an alpha dominant type figure is not about breaking and yelling and force. It's about leading with wisdom and kind of just sitting quiet, observing, waiting till everybody's done fussing and then bringing the real answer and the real solution to the problem. And then once you do that over and over, people start to respect you and they're like, okay, like that's not the dude who's gonna fucking throw the glass across the room and I'll fucking beat the shit out of it. It's like, that's not what a man is.
Nobody wants to fucking hang out with that guy.
And like, I don't believe in the whole like toxic masculinity. I don't know. I took a sociology class like sophomore year of college and they were telling us about that. And like, I was like, I see it, but at the same time I don't. I feel like that's like some fucking excuse for people not wanting to control themselves. Like,
facts.
You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. There are some people who were taught some pretty fucked things. Like my dad growing up, bro. When his dad's friends would come over, him and his brother would like rub their hands on concrete because when they'd shake their dad's hands, they want to have rough hands. Like, yo, man. You know what I mean? And when he tells me that, I was like, that is the most fucked up shit ever. Like, that doesn't make you a man.
Right.
Like, what? Like, you know, like, there's a lot of things where it's like, okay, that's toxic.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I just feel like, man, with this whole like recent wave of people trying to break down like all these ideologies, like people are becoming a little too soft. Like
facts.
Like not everything's a problem.
Facts. And not everything's black and white.
Exactly.
Not everything's black and white, man. And I'll say this because the only reason I say that is because of,
like, you can't just throw a blanket term on something. You know, like if some dude's an asshole and he's raging, like that's not toxic masculinity. Like that dude is an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, that specific person has a problem. Like I don't think that should be thrown on like being a man or like, and then, you know, then there's also the thing where it's like people have too much pride. People are walking around with way too much pride. Like, bro, if someone like disrespects me and like I clearly see that they're struggling in their life, they're not successful, I almost feel bad. Like I don't feel disrespected. I'm almost like, damn, bro, like how can I help out? Because a person who's up, bro, does not give a shit to like talk down to someone else. Yeah. Doesn't care to hate. Yeah. It's only somebody who's like doesn't have their stuff working out. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So it's like if you're a real man, you identify that and you kind of feel bad. You're like, damn, like I want to help this guy because he's lost. Yeah. And he thinks he needs to be this like ferocious animal of a figure to be a man, but it's like, no, you just gotta like be solid, be secure with your identity and who you are.
You gotta love yourself, man. You gotta be comfortable with yourself because at the end of the day, you're your biggest enemy. Dude, we're always alone in our thought, you know? Like literally, like when we go to bed, we're alone by ourselves. Like, and people don't realize that. And I want to go back to what I said, like this, you know, not everything's black and white. I think when people look at me, they're gonna think he's a white boy. And this goes back to nature versus nurture. You learn this in psychology. I took psychology too. You know, nurture is like, you know, your upbringing.
I took sociology. I never took psychology.
Took psychology?
No, sociology is like the study of human interaction.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. See, you're like putting me on, baby.
I took one about family. I took one about sex, and then I took one about I just had to do electives, you know. So I was like, I might as well do them all in the same shit. Yeah. And then, you know, later it was like, oh, this is really interesting. And I took one more on, it wasn't gender, it was some other shit. I don't fucking know. Right. Anyway. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know anything about psychology.
Oh, okay. Well, in psychology, the one thing that I really took from psychology was, I took a lot from psychology, especially REM sleeping. We all sleep with our eyes, rapid eye movement. Like, that's just how we sleep. But anyway, nature versus nurture. Nurture is like our upbringing in life. Like, so like, you know, we learn things from our mommy and daddy. And then nature is like what we learn in the outside world, like our peers, our friends. And I had a lot more of my nature growing up. Like, dude, I've been smoking Black & Mild since I was like 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like hanging out doing like fuckery since I was like 6. Like, whether it was me like jugging at stores like with my friends or, you know, doing shit. I grew up in Rockdale County, Conyers, Georgia.
Did you feel like you needed to do that to fit in? Because I remember
probably, yeah.
Bro,
probably.
The first like 200 times I smoked weed, I hated it. I just wanted to be cool, you know?
So with the weed...
wanted to be a part of the group, like a fucking idiot.
Right. Wow, yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Probably. No.
I hated it, dude. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I was like, dude, this is drugs. Why do people like this? But then one day it clicks. You're like, oh my God, this is great.
You know
so introspective.
You know me, man. Growing up, nature versus nurture. I was always against drugs because of the nurture, because of my dad, and my dad being a drug addict. So my mom always told me, if you try drugs, you become a drug addict just like him, and you're going to end up just like him. And literally, my mom told me that my entire life. So my entire life, my friends were always smoking, like in middle school and like early high school, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it would upset me because like the peers that I was around, I didn't want to hang out with them if they, you know, were smoking. But the thing is they would never smoke around me. My friends would never smoke around me, so they respected me for that, and I thank them.
Makes them good friends.
Hell yeah, I love them all. Literally, all my friends that know me and I talk to every day. Shout out to all of you. I love you all. And Shabba Milan, I love you. That's my boy, bro.
I'm lucky.
But dead ass. Hey, so man. It's like, so that goes back to nature versus nurture. So like with my nurture aspect, I was nurtured to like drugs are bad. And so like my entire life, it was me. I had a really bad anxiety problem too when I was little. Like I had really bad separation anxiety, like from my mom, because I didn't have a dad. I know my dad. Okay, understand this. I know my dad. I met my dad. You know, my dad was there for me when I was little, yada yada. But he abandoned us. Then this man just ghosted us and left. My mom didn't have a job. She had to like learn how to, you know, get a job. What the hell am I gonna do? My mom's a mobile dog groomer now. She has her own business. Thank God. Had it for like 10 plus years. You know?
Man, I'm working for clients.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, I fucking love your mom. Bro, we went to fucking Petco and they're like, yeah, we need this paperwork, these shots,
really?
We need this, we need that. I was like, no, my mom did, right? And then my mom comes home, she's like, yeah, we gotta get the fucking dog we gotta go get him all this fucking paperwork and shit just to get a goddamn haircut. I was like, no, you don't.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I was like, no, you don't. I know somebody. Fast forward almost 2 years later. Dude,
I love that.
Fast forward almost 2 years later, bro.
Yeah.
Every time your mom comes, we say that he's going to the military because we tell her to shave his ass down.
Yeah.
And he's a Maltese.
Yeah.
So is that what they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they're like really fluffy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's that. So when we shave his ass down, it looks like a different person.
Yeah, exactly.
My grandma's always like, he's about to get drafted.
Yep.
So nah, dude.
That's so
I
funny.
fucking love your mom.
And the thing with her, she loves dogs too. And she just loves and the thing with dogs, and they're just their own little people, bro. And we love dogs so much is because I had a Great Dane mixed with a Greyhound, like as big as me. And on our Highland, she was bigger than me. And we always had her growing up. And then we had 2-3 dogs growing up. I had a Nakamura growing up. My mom has always loved animals, bro. Always loved animals. She wanted to be a marine biologist growing up. She's loved the sea, but yeah, so I've always had the animal aspect. Animal aspect came out nowhere for her, nowhere. And thank God she was able to, learn a skill with that and, make some bread off that. And God bless her, But
hey, she's up, bro. She's an entrepreneur.
Hell yeah. She's killing it, bro. She's killing it. That's what I'm saying.
She's up, bro. She works for herself. That's the goal, bro.
I know, man. I'll be waking up at 6:30 going to work. She's still sleeping. And I'm like, damn, bro.
The life.
The life. She don't work Mondays. I got to work Monday through Friday. So I'm like, you son of a bitch. But I ain't mad at her, bro. She be chilling. But that's my baby girl for real. I love her so much. I mean, nothing without my mom, man. That's my rock. Even through all the hardships that her and I have gone through, my mom's made such a drastic change from when I was younger to where I am now. She's just, what a woman, man. She's literally grown so much, just like myself as well. She's just taught me a lot. She's taught me a lot how a man should be, just like, we went back to the being a man conversation. She's taught me how a man should be and how I should act and, all these things. Cause there's always a time in somebody's life where they're on some fuck shit. They just on that fuck shit. And I was on that fuck shit for a little bit. And my mom was gonna send me to military school. And I remember going to school, I swear to God. And I remember going to school and telling all my friends, yeah, I'm going to military school. This is the last time you can see me, yada, yada. And I ended up not going. And it was embarrassing for me to go back to school. And they were like, why aren't you in military school, bro? You're lying, you son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's she would do that shit with me. She would fuck me like that. But it was good. She knew what the hell she was doing. God, this was a lot of shit. But the only reason I'm saying all this was because of drugs. So drugs. I didn't start drugs till high school. Until high school. And I didn't drink until high school of my October. It was Halloween in high school, I believe. And that was the first time I drank. And I remember drinking and biting all my friends. Cause I was like, can y'all feel that? Cause I kept biting myself and I couldn't feel shit. And I was like, can you feel this? And I would bite my friends. Fucking weird, right? But that was the first time I was ever drunk. So I never experienced that. And my friend's like, yeah, we can fucking feel you. Stop biting me. Literally, they were pissed off at me.
Yo, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, what a fucking weirdo. But it was just, I had never felt, I've only understood sobriety my entire life. So that's the first time I drank, and the first time I smoked, all my friends knew I was against smoking, and because of my mom. And the first time I ever smoked, I was drunk as fuck, and I was at my boy Kevin Camacho's house. Hey, shout out Kevin. And we were over there, chilling, drinking, yada, yada. And I was fucked up.
Yeah, I think I probably bought you guys alcohol.
I believe it, bro. I believe it.
Dude.
And fucking Andy Ho used to buy us alcohol.
Dude.
Yes.
I miss Andy, man.
I love that guy. Do you know what the fuck's going on with him? He's good? He's straight?
Oh, he's good,
Thank
dude.
God. Okay,
dude, Andy's a badass.
Hell yeah.
He'll always be good.
Yeah, okay, I love to
hope.
hear. I love to hear.
I just know Andy as a person,
Yeah, exactly.
He's good.
Exactly.
Just miss him, I know he's building his life. I mean, we all are. So
exactly. I know.
Time moves on.
Anytime I can rekindle or talk to one of a friend, dude, I love doing it. I love hanging out. Dude, I still talk to Jacob Bolno. I'm about to go to Jacob Bolno's house in 2 weeks to go watch a big UFC fight. And it's even his dad was my 4th grade teacher, Mr. Oldno. And Mr. Oldno, I remember being at Outback. I was gonna say this earlier and I lost my train of thought, but I just now remembered. I remember being in Outback and Mr. Oldno came in and he saw me as a server, yada, yada. And he was introducing me to his friends. And he's like, yeah, this is one of my favorite students. And he's so cool, yada, yada. And the last thing he said was whatever he wants to do in life, he's going to do it. Whatever he's going to do, he's going to be successful. I guarantee it. And then I was like, damn. My man, I love you. What a guy, bro. And then I recently actually hung out with all them again and we all went to Hooters because I invited Jacob out and we were going to go watch the fight, yada, yada. His dad gave me money. He was like, here, just in case, Jacob's card doesn't work, yada, yada. And long story short, they came and met us there. And I had a fucking blast. They came and met. I never had so much fun at Hooters, bro. For real. They came.
I've never been.
There. You never been to Hooters?
No.
Dude, I grew up going to Hooters.
Actually, no. I walked in there and I used the restroom, and then I left. I walked in there the other day. Oh, where's the restroom? All right.
So yeah, listen. The thing at Hooters is like they don't got the best food. They don't got the best wings. Nothing like that. But it's some fun little energy in there because it's like when the fights are on, like the main fight's on, everybody's on a screen. Like it doesn't matter. Like, dude. We watched Conor McGregor get knocked out. Dustin Poirier knocked out Conor McGregor, and I watched that at Hooters, and I'm the biggest Conor fan, bro. And I literally was standing up on the table in the middle of the restaurant, like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like I was just, I'm sorry, but I was just Dude. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, I'll say one thing about that. I was listening to Flagrant 2, Andrew Schultz podcast.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how like, He said you can see in Connor's face. He was like, "Man, I'm worth $100 million. Fuck am I doing in here getting my ass kicked?" Yeah, I thought that was so funny. Here, let me ask you one last question. Yeah. We've been going for like an hour and a half.
Hell yeah, right? Hell yeah! I wanted a long ass interview. Right, I love that. Okay,
so let me ask you one last question. Right?
Yeah.
Do you use drugs and alcohol to affect your creative process as an artist? And if so, how does it affect your creative process?
Beautiful. So I freestyle everything, dude. I wrote certain things. I wrote 4 years sober because I really had to like, in that song, the first thing I'm saying is, heard my dad went 4 years sober, called a do-over, still haven't got my closure. Remember when our house went under foreclosure? You know what I'm saying? Because our house really went under foreclosure. We lost our house because of him. Remember when you bought me them Heelys for some closure? Because you bought me some Heelys. You know what I'm saying? So like, I had to really think about that. But other things, all right, so I'll smoke and then I'll go in there and I'll record. And I'll record. I just need to hear a beat once, and like whatever energy is being given to me, I give it right back. So like on Riot, the first thing I'm saying is like, I'm sorry, this is just the energy I'm getting. And I'm screaming, bro. I'm fucking loud. And so I do smoke. I do smoke marijuana, and I have written, like, you know, I write to myself. I think everybody should have a journal. I think it's very, you know, vital for the mind and vital for, like, you know, therapeutic sense. But I actually wrote down, like, you know, don't use marijuana for hate. Like, use it for creativity and use it for, like, you know, like love and such. But anyway, so yeah, I do smoke, and then once I feel a vibe on a song, I first, like, you know, rap on it like fully. And then what I like, I keep, and what I don't like, I take out, and then I'll write, like, and then I'll punch in, whether I'm punching in like freestyle or I'm punching in like with something that I've written. So it kind of just depends. So with that song Fading, the very first song that I have on there, I literally say at the end, this whole song's a freestyle, because it was. The entire song was a freestyle that I had just smoked, and then I did it, and then and I liked it, and I went back, and then I wrote all my lyrics down, and then I re-sang some of the parts that I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a lot of that. There is a whole process with. Do
you think it like gives recording. You? Like, do you think smoking opens up your vocabulary, or do you think it opens up your train of thoughts, like the subjects that come to you?
Train of thoughts, subjects. Whenever I smoke, there is no shield to this life anymore. When I smoke,
God,
bro,
for me it's the opposite, bro.
Really?
I cannot do an interview high. I can't.
I actually was
I might be able to if I was on the other side of the table, but I can't.
Because I would love to do it then, because I actually was gonna tell you, I had an idea for you, like a time shared after hours, and it could be you like smoking with somebody or something. Because you know Adam 22 be smoking sometimes with people in his podcast.
Dude, I smoked. Oh my God, I'm actually full of shit. See, this is what I'm telling you. You can contradict the fuck out of yourself. I did smoke on the show, dude. Okay. With 7 a.m. He's a rapper. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Cool. I'm gonna look him up. It don't matter. I'm gonna look him up.
He kind of popped off because Joe Budden played his shit on his podcast, and he started taking off.
Hell yeah.
And I went to his place, and he just starts rolling one up, and then he's like, "Yo, you want to hit this?" And I was like, sure. I'm not gonna say no, yeah. And then thank God he went off on some crazy tangents about like Atlanta rap scams, and so I'm just
really,
yeah.
Wow.
So I'm just saying that. Watch. So I got lucky, but I was really careful. Yeah. I made sure there was no, there was never a time where I was hitting it on camera.
Yeah. No, and that's brilliant. Yeah, you know, and that's also another thing, like, because what I do on my own time is what I do on my own time, you know?
I just don't want to promote, like, I don't want to, because I remember being a kid seeing people do things like, whoa, that's so cool, and like, I don't want to be that to someone.
I agree, and I also say that on that Riot song.
But at the same time, you know, if someone's lighting up right in front of me,
yeah.
They ask me if I want to hit it.
Yeah, you can't say no, especially.
I can't fake. I'm not gonna be fake.
Right.
I gotta be real here.
Especially with 7. You said 7 a.m. Yeah. Especially with 7 a.m. giving it to you, bro. You can't. What though?
Dude, 7 a.m. Dude.
It's fire.
Dude, that guy.
I'm gonna listen to him. I'm gonna listen to him on the way home, like for real. Like, and that's the thing with me with music is I listen to everything. I have an EDM song, not out yet. I have a country song, not out yet. Like I have these different types of songs that aren't out yet. Like I'm trying to get a vibe for every type of genre, literally. Like that's the goal. That's what I want. I don't want to be put, like I said earlier, the very first thing I said, I don't want to just be put in this box like, oh, he's just a rapper. Nah, bro. Like ultimately, I want to become
an artist.
I want to become an artist. I'm not an artist yet because I don't produce.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? So like right now, I'm
creative.
I'm a creative. Beautiful.
Yeah,
yes. Yeah.
Creative.
I'm a creative, I guess. So I'm not an artist yet, but I will become that. And I can't wait. Just like Prince, how he taught himself all those instruments, I'm about to do the same damn thing. I just got an acoustic guitar. I'm about to teach myself that. I have this whole Launch Key 49 I told you. I'm about to teach myself that. But yeah, I just have big plans in my head. But listen, you understand manifestation. I know we've been talking for a minute, but the laws of the universe are vital to this life. And they're very important. Laws of the universe, whether it's like law of attraction or manifestation or these other things. Because Charbel, I've thought about this very moment more longer than you could probably think. Like literally like maybe like a year, like months, years, like just I've thought about this. I've thought about like what conversations we're gonna have. I thought about what I was gonna say. Just cause like I think this is a very vital part of my life right here. And I want to thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for everything. That's why, like, and yeah, man, like I took that, like whenever you told me, you're like, why would you even say that? Yeah. Like I took that shit to heart. I was like, damn, I hope Troy doesn't not like me now.
Dude,
like,
hell no.
Because I didn't know how to approach, you know?
Bro, you and Sean Verrett, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are the two people that I was like, of course. You know, because you guys were always good people, man.
Yeah.
Really good people. Like I admire when people don't let social pressure affect how they treat others.
Yeah.
And that's so hard to do growing up and being in high school. But you were always a really nice person, bro. Like, I'm not even saying that because we're sitting here. No, genuinely, bro, like, you were always a really nice guy.
Oh, thank you.
Like, you would get upset when you'd see me smoking at parties. You'd be like, what are you doing? And I'd be like, fuck, Sogie's here. I can't see me hit it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Sorry. And that goes back to my nurture thing. I was taught that way. But now, you know, me as an adult man, it's not bad. It's not negative. It's not, smoking literally has come to, you know, a creative process, but also like, you know, it helps me sleep because I have really bad insomnia. So it does help me go to sleep.
Self-control, right? You just got to control it.
Exactly. As long as it's like as long as you're not abusing anything, because too much of anything is bad. Anything, bro. Yeah. Sex, you know, alcohol, water. Yeah, anything, man, is bad. So I try to, honestly, I really only be smoking at night. I'll be smoking at night and then, you know, to make music, and that's really it. But like this, like I'm level-headed, I'm clear-headed right now, like, and this is how I am the majority of my time, like majority of my day, you know?
Look, man, I ask everybody this. Well, not really, not true, but I try to remember to ask everybody this.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, man, for someone who's been listening to this, who doesn't know me and you, maybe they do know me and you, whatever it is, whether they want to do music, they want to, you know, make hats, whatever, they want to start a podcast, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
What would you say to them? What is your message to a person right now who feels like they're not only alone with their thoughts and their creative desires, but they feel like they just, like, they need that one more, just that push over the edge? What would you say to them that you personally resonated with, that got you here? Like, what's your message?
I can be what I will to be. There is no try, only do. And manifestation is real. Set some goals for yourself, whether they're small, long-term, doesn't matter. Goals are vital. Don't give up. Don't give up. Whether, you know, whatever you are doing, you need to take the judgment and, you know, take it on the chin, because people are always going to have an opinion on something. People are always going to say something, but what matters is how you handle it, how you take that opinion. Somebody told me I needed vocal lessons. And I was like, damn, are they saying I'm ass? And I deleted like half my shit on fucking SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? And you just need to take those things with, a grain of salt. You need to take them with a grain of salt and, you know, actually consider it. Actually consider and be like, you know what, thank you. Always be positive. Always spread positive energy and understand that energy is real. And I told my friend this. understand that you're important. You're important. We're all here for a reason. And you need to come to realization that whether you realize it or not, you probably make somebody happy every day and you don't know. You probably make Emma happy every single day. You know what I'm saying?
I know I do.
Exactly.
She makes me happy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Or else I would not be here. Yeah. All right.
So like, and that's for anybody. Like you probably make your mom happy. You probably make your family happy or something. Just know that you're not alone. Just like you said, you're not alone in this life. You're not alone with anything. And if you ever need to talk, let me know. My Instagram's Sogie Mon, literally SOGIEMON. You can really DM me and talk about anything because genuinely, like I told you this earlier, I just want to help people. I just want to, let people catch a vibe, I guess, just in general with whether it's a conversation or music. But just try to live a prosperous life, a long, prosperous life, and be happy, man. That's it. That's really all I can say. Hey, do you watch Rick and Morty?
What kind of question is that?
All right, I brought you a gift.
Favorite episode is season 1, episode 3, simulation inside a simulation inside a simulation. All right.
But honestly, I really like the Vindicators episode just because of Noop Noop.
Vindicators?
Yeah, listen, and I've seen that episode 1,000 times.
Is that the one with the interdimensional cable?
No, it's the one with like the 100 ants and then the train guy, the ghost train guy, but then Noop has to like clean up shit and stuff. And then all the way at the end, Rick's like, I just want to say like, I love you. Like, thank you for everything. And Morty's there and Morty's watching. He's like, I just want you to know, like, I love you and I care for you, yada, yada. And he was like, but Noop, you were fucking cool, man. Like, you got the joke. Like, you're like, because he was hammered off his ass. Well, with all that being said, the only reason I asked if you liked Rick and Morty is because I brought you a gift of Rick and Morty. And if you're a real Rick and Morty fan, you'll know what this is.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait. This is oh my God. I know what this is. Oh my God. They pull this and then the thing comes out. Oh my God. What's it called? Just wait. Yeah. Don't say it. Oh my God. Okay. Come on, Shabal. Fuck. This, oh my God, I know what this is, but I can't think of it. What's the name?
Columbus.
Oh, Columbus! Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Oh, yeah. That shit's funny, bro.
Thank you, man.
My pleasure, man.
This is awesome.
My pleasure.
Holy shit, dude. For anyone who's been watching, man, where can they keep in touch with you? You just want to shout out all your platforms?
Hell yeah, man.
Everywhere.
Okay, so actually, I am coming on all platforms March 5th, hopefully. I literally did everything like that I had to. So hopefully it's coming out March 5th.
Yeah, I love this.
And I love you. Instagram, excuse me, Spotify will be up there. Apple Music will be up there. SoundCloud will be up there. But my name is all caps, G. That's it. Like on music. For music, it is S-O and the letter G. All cap. That's it. And then for social media, it's Sogie Mon. SOGIEMON. I'm really on Instagram heavy, and I'm on, I have nothing on Instagram right now, but I'm posting on March 5th because, like, the little album or EP, excuse me. And then also Snapchat. This is going to be a longer one. So Sogie 1023-7. 1023 is my birthday, and then 7 is my mom's birthday, but also my favorite number. So yeah, but I use Snapchat more of like an intimate way. So like, like I put like my day-to-day life on there. And then Instagram, I'll be like, yo, I like this song. And I'll throw some songs up there. Or like my friends I'll repost my friends' stuff or something. You know what I'm saying? Twitter, I think Twitter, it's just Sogie, S-O-G-I-E. I'm not really on Twitter. I need to be. But yeah. But that's everything. But yeah, no, thank you.
Dude, thank you for this having Columbus, me. Bro.
My pleasure, bro.
This has been great, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna bring you Crown Royal Apple because one of my songs I reference it. But I was kind of running late, so I was like, I need to get something for my man.
This is fucking dude. I'm about to put this in the bag with all the equipment.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna keep your energy with us at every episode.
I love you.
Hey, man.
I love you, man.
Well, just like every other time, my name's Charbel Milan. Today we got
Sogie Moreno.
And this has been a timeshare. Thank you so much.
Thank you.